everybody? Welcome to RIV Talks. I'm Oscar.
I'm John.
And we have a very special guest today.
Drum roll. Laura.
Good from PITSCO
PITSCO
Education.
I was going to be like PITSCO of America. Hashtag we love you, PITSCO.
Yes, that's what we do.
All right. So, Oscar, we brought Laura on today because, first of all, we appreciate you for everything you've done to make drones possible for a lot of our schools that otherwise would not have that opportunity. So we'd like to start off by thanking you and PITSCO for just being amazing at the turnaround. We were given a 2-day deadline, and within 48 hours,
we had orders coming in. Yeah,
paperwork was done.
Yeah, there you go.
We brought you on the show because the company you work for and represent encompasses everything STEAM, robotics, and kind of like backs everything that RIV is trying to, give an opportunity to kids to be able to participate in, and what we believe in for the community that's important. So we'd love to hear a little bit about your background in PITSCO and, what got you interested, I guess most importantly, is in education in this field of STEAM, just encompassing STEAM. Something.
Sure. How far back do you want me to go?
No, whatever you're comfortable with.
Yeah.
It's one of those things that I think anything the kids is beneficial for them, because we talk about once the kids leave and they go to middle school, they go to high school, and their passion is this or this is what they're into, but maybe they don't want to be a scientist, or maybe they don't want to work on engineering, but there's other fields that still encompasses robotics and STEAM education.
Right.
So you, as someone that works in a field that works with product and different things for schools, for future generations, I think that's cool in itself. If you'd like to talk a little bit about that, that'd be awesome.
Sure. Yeah, so I'm super eclectic. So I have lots and lots of different interests. I am ADHD, and that's part of my issue. When I was a kid, my mum and dad were just fantastic at being curious about literally everything. And so when other people's, kids and parents would be like, they're going to more castles and they're dragging around historical things and they're looking at stars and stuff like that, I was all about these kind of things. So I'm a big nerd right from the word go.
Okay.
My dad had interest in pretty much everything. My mum loved crime stories.
Oh, that's cool. Hey.
My dad, he had telescopes, and he would look at the night sky. He would buy dodgy computers off people and
Right.
computers
Parents,
in the house.
this is for you. This episode.
This episode is definitely for the parents. Yes.
They just had an interest in everything. My mum was always reading, and my dad loved autobiographies, and they were just innately curious about everything, and it sort of came with growing up in my family. I grew up in Plymouth in the UK, which, Plymouth Rock at Plymouth.
That Plymouth.
There is actually a monument in Plymouth called the Mayflower Steps, where the Mayflower set sail.
Wow, I did not know that.
It is a sailor town. The Navy is there. A lot of people grow up. That's what they're going to do. When I was an undergrad, I kind of had visions of me being in the Navy.
What?
In the Royal Navy, yep. And
Wow.
I was particularly good at underwater sound, so I was thinking about being a sonar technician. And
That
then
is
9/11 happened, and I realized that if I went in the military, I might actually see some kind of action, and it made me scared. So at the age of 20, I decided that I was going to go a different route. But basically, I went to university in my hometown. I couldn't really afford to move away. I was a first generation college student.
Oh, there you
go. Wow.
Confetti. But where I grew up is all, the Devon coast in the UK is beautiful. It's sometimes called the English Riviera, which is hilarious. But I loved the ocean and the outdoors. I spent a lot of time in the outdoors, and so I actually did ocean science as my bachelor's.
There you go.
Wow.
There's the
So I started
science.
as an ocean scientist. I loved earth science. I loved environmental science, but I didn't really like being a scientist.
Okay.
Oh,
So,
okay.
and actually I finished the second year at university, and a buddy of mine had done a Camp America program where you basically go work at a summer camp in the US for a summer. And I applied, I did the same thing, and that's how I got into education. I worked for the YMCA of Greater New York.
Oh.
I was a camp counselor, and I absolutely fell in love with it. I did outdoor ed as well. And then when I finished, my degree program was only 3 years. So when I finished uni, they offered me a full-time job, and I went over to New York, and I became an environmental educator. And I did that on and off for about 5 years.
Oh, wow.
Both being a program director in the summer camps and then an outdoor educator for about 5 years. And that's where I really figured out that I still loved my science, but what I loved more was helping other people get involved with it.
Hashtag preach.
Yeah. So it was.
That's all my
and
teachers.
It was the kids I met from New York City. I mean, you'd get kids that would point at the lake and go, "Is that a swimming pool?" What? So it was like.
It happens. It happens.
It was the realization that there was a lot of opportunity for sort of bringing that sense of belonging to science, I think, and that was always a big deal for me. Because when I was a kid, I was into a lot of technical things and boy things. It was the 90s. And
was the 90s, guys. Don't cancel us.
Yeah.
like I remember in our equivalent of high school, I remember I was going to take an electronics class, and I didn't because I would have been the only girl.
Oh.
So I never took it, and I still regret that to this day. But
it's never too late, Laura.
Yes.
But that's environmental ed and summer camp is where I got my start in education. And I swear it's why I'm the most resourceful, because I used to run an entire arts and crafts program of $1,000 for a whole summer.
Oh, wow.
So the why was kind of where I started. And then after a while of bouncing back and forwards between the States and the UK, I mean, I met my husband, now husband, in the process of that. But I decided to go do my master's.
You can plug him.
He's the cutest.
He's taking ladies.
Yes.
We won't upload a picture. We won't upload a picture out of respect, Laura.
He's from Simi Valley, but don't hold that against him.
Laura. You heard it here.
Oh, that's funny.
So I basically I decided to do my master's degree in. I got an opportunity in the marine resource management program at Oregon State, and I could combine the ocean background with the environmental ed background. And then the more I did that, the more I got into social science, and my advisor at the time, a shout out to Dr. Sean Rowe in Oregon.
There you go.
Yo, Dr. Sean Rowe.
He suggested I apply for my PhD, and I never in a million years thought I would do a doctorate, and I did one. And it was social science that got me into it. So I was still doing, because my PhD's in science education, so I was still doing science, but I got to study how people learn science and how they become engaged.
First doctor in the house.
Yeah.
So.
Nice.
I think she's the first doctor on our podcast.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. First doctor in the house. Nice.
Woo, woo.
Wow, that's super
Hashtag
cool.
number one.
Hashtag number one.
So
Wow.
I bounced around a lot, like worked in a lot of different education environments.
So what got you into PITSCO with PITSCO?
Sure. Well, so after I graduated from my doctorate, I was actually in higher ed for a long time. I ran a lot of leadership development program for scientists who were learning to communicate science. I also ran a lot of. I was at Stanford, and then I was at Cal State Monterey Bay, and I ran a lot of research experiences programs for students who were from groups typically underrepresented in ocean science. And I loved what I did with my undergrads and my grad students, but the pandemic happened, and I was like,
Oh, there we go.
Blip.
And so I got a job at Apple. I worked at Apple for a year. I was a professional learning specialist.
There we go.
So the iPads and that you have in LNUSD, I was one of those folks that would help. But I did it in higher ed. I did it at the Cal States.
Oh, wow, right on.
And I loved it. And the sales guys I worked with were super cool. The super coolest guys you've ever worked with.
Shout out to the Apple sales staff.
Yeah.
Apple, we're always looking for sponsors.
We're always looking for sponsors.
This is your moment,
Yeah.
Apple. Thank you, Laura. Hashtag Apple.
Yes.
And they said to me, have you ever thought about doing educational sales? And I was like, well, no, it's not something you're really encouraged to do in like, well, you should get some sales experience. So after that was like a short-term position. So after that, I saw the job at PITSCO, and I got that job, and I've been there ever since. And I love it because I get to still be a consultant for educators, but I also get to play with my toys.
There you go.
So and I get to meet wonderful people like yourself.
Oh, thank you, Laura.
Nice.
Oscar, you got any questions for Laura?
I mean, wow, she has a lot of information there, but okay. I'm like really,
I didn't mean to put you on blast.
No. It's good. I mean, I went to school and I did earth science myself, so that was my what you call it, my background. Oh, yeah, just put it on John over here.
We're in the splash zone here.
Just shoots back.
You know what? I want to clarify. She chose that money.
And then when she said that, I'm like, man, that was my concentration getting my credential in teaching was earth science, and I loved it. And my question is, it's like, I thought about doing sales when I was, for a minute. But what do you like, when you get to these schools? I mean, are you able to feel like, oh, I know the position you're in. Let me show you how it's done. I mean, have you gotten to people going like, you're just a salesperson?
Oh yeah, you get that all the time.
So sad.
That was some of my first experiences of that because when I joined Apple, I hadn't worked in the private sector for a really long time. I'd done a very small stint with Royal Caribbean as
Laura's done it all, man.
I'm like, God.
Like every time I talk to her, it's like 3 more jobs appear.
You're like, wait, what?
I thought I was busy.
Yeah, so, and that was in 2005, so that was a long time ago. Now that the last time I'd been in the private sector, and the first thing I noticed was how much people seem to hate me. As soon as I work in
Guys,
education,
don't hate your education salespeople. They're what provides stuff for our students and our schools.
Well, and I wasn't even I was on the post-sales side. I was a professional learning specialist, so I was helping with implementation. But what dawned on me was really it's because, I don't know, I think there's a lot of opportunity for us in the private sector to be able to be more explicit about how we can be useful. And a lot of us have been educators.
See, that's...
And I've been an educator in lots of different capacities. I've been in summer camps, I've worked in museum environments where I did my research.
Museum environments.
I'm telling you, she worked at Disneyland, Universal Studios.
I would totally.
I'm joking.
I've done K-12 work. I did professional development work for teachers and for faculty in higher ed. So I felt like I had a good enough knowledge base to help where they were trying to come from. And I knew what it was like in terms of navigating all the horrific red tape that educational institutions have to go through to purchase things, because I worked in the Cal States.
Oh, so, wow. Okay.
We love them, though.
Yes,
if you want to throw us money, we accept it.
No, but when you're spending government money, like, of course,
there's a lot of
tape. So I've always tried to be somebody who can be helpful in that capacity, and then be thoughtful about budget constraints and be thoughtful about time constraints, and then also that turnkey notion as well. Like, I've only got this much time to be able to prep and understand this thing. Like, what have you got that's ready to go?
It was Jacqueline, right, who started it out with us?
Yeah.
And then she kind of handed the torch over and all the craziness that what we had, and that's when we got that money. So
and I think
thanks LAUSD, noticing RIV
who was the guy? Let's shout him out real quick. What was his name?
Mr. David Baca.
Mr. David Baca, thank you
from LAUSD. Yeah, thank you.
And giving our schools that money. It went, as you can tell, it went to a good cause.
And then Mr. Jose Raso, who actually reached out to us, who we reached out to everybody else who was in the event to saying, hey, this is what you got. This is what you need to do to build up your program. Yeah. Here's some money.
And honestly, maybe we need to help PITSCO get that partnership with LAUSD, because I will say, as an educator who's works team, and you as an educator, their catalog is so robust and can be micro-catered to any school's individual needs. It's something that really should be looked at as how LAUSD can partner with PITSCO.
We've done a lot of work on the ELOP side.
Oh, okay, great.
They
great,
get
great.
them ELOP side, but
Yeah, but and we're still developing on that, and with the summer institutes as well.
Oh,
yes,
sweet,
they've
sweet,
done
sweet.
summer institutes. Yes, I remember that.
Yeah.
But I think
Less on the bell schedule, I would say.
yes,
Very exciting because I know RIV is going to have some exciting stuff coming down the pipeline, hopefully with PITSCO and some of their robots.
yes, I'm excited.
And
That's
some of that's going to be something that we're going to bring deep diving in the future. So maybe I'm saying too much. I'm getting the looks.
He's getting a little excited.
So
But
I'm gonna refrain. But dun, dun, dun.
But I mean, it's great to have you out here, and then repping what PITSCO is offering for RIV
taking the time out of your day.
Right,
Honestly,
and then
thank you.
I don't know if you can see, but I mean, it's down there. I know the camera catches it. You guys catch it right there.
They catch it. They
It's
got
that little guy
we
right
got
there. But
we got
robust.
this drone.
The Echo
The
drone.
Echo drone for those schools that still are on the fence. As someone who has taught with it, it can take a beating.
Yes.
It can hand out a beating too.
It can hand out a
In
beating.
all honesty, it can definitely take a beating. The kids' faces are priceless when they get that first experience, that opportunity to use them.
Mm-hmm.
So I can testify to the expression.
Preach.
And just the kids' excitement. It's something new. A lot of elementary schools have not introduced it. It's always kind of been reserved for middle school, high school. So to bring it into an elementary school setting through RIV and through our partners and schools that are already doing it, it's pretty amazing. And the package, there's a special package out there through PITSCO, hashtag PITSCO kindness.
But you gotta contact us so we can
you gotta contact us so you can get you
through
connected with
Laura.
Laura.
But we'll put her email out there, so you want me to get a hold of her. It'll be all out there for you guys.
And may I say what it is? Or?
Yeah, of course you can.
So it's a 10-pack of drones, which is more than enough to get you a team of 20 started for this year's competition. And it's not too late to sign up. And you're getting it at a discount. I don't recall how much the discount is, but it's a great deal. You're getting some additional units here.
The landing pads there.
The landing pads. Schools, jump on this. This is such a good deal. And Laura hooked it up, and she did a turnkey situation. So if you're an LAUSD school, she already knows what the restraints are. I don't know the terminology. Oscar, help me here.
You know what the POs that you need.
There we go.
Yeah, all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
It's a great deal. It's a great bundle. Mention RIV. She'll take care of you. And I can say I've been teaching it with it now for 3 weeks. And it's been wonderful. I mean, the kids are learning about responsibility.
Communication.
Communication is key. Dodging is key at times. But in all jokes aside, it has been a wonderful product. And, it's been great to work with. And it's been great to see the kids. And I'll send some photos so we can upload some. I have some. So we can upload some of the kids in action using it for this video so you guys can see. But amazing experience so far. Great feedback from the kids. And it gives them something to look forward to.
And it's kind of neat too, because I was able to test drive it, if you will, with my middle schoolers in my one of my courses, and they turned into little kids.
Drone Maker, which is focused on drone engineering.
Done
So
that
you
one.
actually build a
Oh, you got that
quadcopter,
one. Yeah.
And then there's a challenge is associated with it in regards to it carrying a payload. So they can design and redesign, and they learn about aerodynamics of drones in the process and force and lift and those pieces.
We're just trying to learn to survive.
A lot of vocabulary, teachers. If you guys are watching this, a lot of vocabulary from that too.
Survival is key once they hit the air.
Echo drone is the codable drone. And
That's right. That's what I was
Oh,
going
I
to say too.
forgot
it
to
has a
say that,
camera on
yeah.
it, and you can
Right.
the Drone Maker is only remote control, so it's an introductory drone.
Yeah.
Echo drone is where you can start to bring in coding, and it is for autonomous flight. So you can, and there is a matching curriculum that you can purchase that is for semester long that covers both manned flights but also autonomous flights.
Very nice.
But the biggest part of it is that you're introducing a drone that has functionality that a commercial drone might have.
Hear that?
But it's still an educational
Drone,
'cause
right.
It's under the weight.
It's under
You're
the
good,
weight.
California. Don't worry.
Yeah, LUSD. Don't worry. You're
Don't worry,
good.
These
LUSD.
are educational drones. And then there's another drone now that's designed for high schoolers that
That's
is
beautiful.
like same sort of concept as Drone Maker, but it's called Infinity Drone. And so it's drone engineering and coding
Bigger.
and with cameras.
Is it 6 props?
But
Yeah, it's hungry.
it's well, it's 8.
8? Oh, it's 8 props.
Talk about really being able to dodge.
Yeah.
That's why high school.
That's high school.
It's a big one.
So
And
It's a
the
baddie.
idea is that you're scaffolding the ideas around
right.
not only piloting, because I think that's one thing with drone education to remember, and one of the big things for me when you're teaching STEAM is that well, at least from my perspective, the goal is to sort of point out the integrated components of it, where the science is, where the tech is, where the engineering is, where the arts are, where the maths is, right? Because the point is
All right,
that
Laura, I'll step up my game.
it's not just one thing, right?
No, you're absolutely.
So when you scaffold and you sort of level up the complexity of the major concepts of the drone education, like using different drones, and you're basically moving them towards being able to get their FAA Part 107 pilot license and potentially flying commercial drones
There you go.
at the end of that as well. And it's a future-proofing opportunity too.
So many jobs out there.
Well, and quite frankly, for us old farts, it's going to be difficult for us to imagine what these are going to be used for.
I don't know what
in
Laura's
20
talking
years.
about, but
Oh, hey.
she lost me there.
It's difficult to imagine, what else they're going to be used for in the past, and there's also stereotypes of drones like delivery drones and things
Right,
like that.
right.
There's far and way more uses.
Right.
Well, pretty soon travel. It's gonna be the new taxis.
Yeah,
You saw that?
I did see that.
Yeah.
It's all out there, guys,
Yeah.
and you know what?
So we're just preparing the kids. We're just exposing them and preparing them for what's inevitable.
It's also the idea of introducing concepts that may not seem so approachable from the get-go. Like, for example, if you're a student that's really just not leaning into technology and coding straight away, then it can help make them more approachable and
Right.
bring the barriers down to it. If you're maybe you do see yourself being like in aerospace and you're piloting, but you're not so great at the science behind it.
Right.
Yeah,
you
no,
do the
no,
coding,
for
right?
sure.
Yeah, right.
So it's understanding that these things are part of our daily lives, and that makes them more straightforward to pick up and get into, and that it doesn't have to be like you're some mega brain of Britain.
Or, we're in the U.S., but yes. Representing all our UK fans. Laura, you got to get us some. As they say, over the pond. Representing some of our fans over the pond.
Across the pond.
Across the pond. Thank you.
My family back home make fun of me because they say I sound American, which is really embarrassing. So.
No, it's okay. It happens. Well, thank you, Laura, for taking the time coming on this episode, and I hope you guys got to know a little bit about Laura. And honestly, just to end on one last thing, I want to say to the parents that watch this and the parents that are interested in RIV, Laura and companies like Laura are what really levels up public school education and puts it on the same playing field as a private school education, because these things wouldn't be available if it wasn't possible for companies like PITSCO that come in and even take the time to showcase this product, where, a public school might not have that opportunity, that a private school might actually get the chance to do. So I just want to throw that out there as the last tidbit. And Oscar?
I just want to throw out, I don't know if we even said it, but I think, did we bring it up the last time? PITSCO is now partnership with RIV.
Yes,
and
we are
we're
partners.
very excited to have PITSCO as our education as our partner. They're going to be helping out our teachers with trainings. So, hey, if you're not doing drones yet and you want to be part of these trainings, you want to have these schools to be, your school to be part of it.
If you're curious, we'll be posting it.
Email us.
We'll be posting it. We'll keep up everything. Follow us on Instagram.
Yes.
Follow us on YouTube, so that you can keep up to date on what we're doing and what's going on. That's another part of this, is meeting cool people and also like-minded education for the kids, and really getting to tinker.
It's more than just gadgets as well. It's about having a good time.
Exactly. Exactly.
All right. Well, thank you guys for tuning in, and thank you, Laura. For
Thank
the
you very much,
time.
Laura.
Well,
All right.
All right. Thank you guys.
That's a
See
wrap.
you in the next one.